What's good, y'all? It's your boy Alec back with another video on the channel. Today I'm gonna be showing y'all how CUBEATZ makes samples for the likes of Drake, Travis Scott, and how really simple their melodies are, and how layering is a big key in making these loops. If you want more loops from me, make sure to go get my Casablanca sample library in the description. Use code ALEC21 for 10% off on it. With that, you're gonna get 25 royalty-free melodies. So I recommend y'all go get that ASAP before it's too late. Also, make sure to go follow me on Instagram at alecb. Without further ado, let's get into it. Here's the sample. So yeah, y'all can see really hard, really ambient, big vibe, you know, big vibes. Already know. So I'm gonna break it down for y'all. So first of all, talking about some, there's gonna be some banks in this video that you guys probably never seen or never heard of. So yeah, there's some sauce in this video. So yeah, make sure to stick around. I started with this pad from KONTAKT. It's from the Cassette Keys 01. Sounds like this. Really ambient Drake vibe. That's like the first thing that I came up with, and we're working in 65 BPM here. This sound originally didn't sound like this. To do this, I had to turn down. So originally the sound was like here, I think. No, it's originally the sound is here. It's like it's basically like a normal E piano. It's really shitty sound. But what I did is I boosted up the attack, and then I think I boosted up or turned down the decay. I'm pretty sure. And it turned into a whole pad. When I did that, I was like, what the fuck? And I automatically just said, okay, cool. So I kept that. And then what I did was for effects in EQ, took out highs and lows start, which is a side chain. And I love putting these in my pads because it sounds so much more cool because it's more of a pad, if you know what I mean. It's like a side, it's basically just a side chain. Then a little radiator, which makes it more warm, as you can see. I recommend this plugin heavy, really good plugin. Unstable, which is a free detune plugin. Instead of RC20, I used Unstable. Valhalla Vintage Verb, I put it on the 1980s preset, and it just sounded cool like that. I then just exported it out. So, oh yeah, I exported the pad out. And I pitched it down, I think a couple, I don't remember how. I pitched down one. And I got this other layer, which is the same thing except boosted up an octave. And what I did, and the reason there's two, is because one pans 16 to the left and the other one pans 16 to the right. And I don't know, it just makes more stereo. It sounds a lot wider. I don't know, I like to do that. Sounded cool. For that, I added Decimort, which is just a resampler, and y'all can see in my past couple videos, this is my go-to plugin, a micro shift, which is just like a chorus. I then added this bass from Analog Lab. So it's a really simple bass pattern, but it does the job, and it's a really good bass. This bass is from Louis Flynn's, the Astro Analog Lab bank called the OB bass. It's really good. It's my go-to bass right now. For effects on that, I just got an EQ and took out some of the highs, make it more like a sub bass. After that, I added this bell from KONTAKT. This is really where the sauce. This is from East West Quantum Leap bank, and this bank is so good. And this, like, I haven't seen many people use it before. It just has a lot of different sounds. Like, you can see, like, a lot of different presets. What I did for this is, like, I came here and I took one of these bells. I think it was, yeah, the Gunk Hoke small samples. I got one of these and I used it for this. It sounds like this. Just repeats that the whole time. Originally didn't sound like that. To get that effect, I got a delay. I put it on stereo effect, and then I put the time up to 3. Yeah, I mean, that really just gave it the vibe. And then I added an EQ, took out a lot of highs and lows, most of them, actually all of them. I wanted it to be very condensed. Then I got a Decimort, which just made it a resampler, which just resampled it, made it more vintage, and then a reverb. With that effect, it sounds like this. So you can see the difference. And then if I turn it back on, so the delay really makes it really bouncy. That's really one of the catchier parts in the melody. After that, I added this one shot from CUBEATZ Bank. Sounds like this. By itself it sounds kind of weird, but with the whole melody it sounds really good. Next on that, all I did was EQ, boosted up the mid, took out highs and lows, and then a reverb because it was really dry. And with one shots you have to add reverb or something because, you know, affecting is really important on one shot. I then added this flute pattern, so I'll show you the finished flute, and then I'll show you the original. Sounds like this. So you can see it sounds kind of weird, but if you hear it without the melody, like, it sounds like vocals, which I thought was really cool. So originally it started with this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, started with this. This is from the band Surrey plugin from Aria Sounds and KONTAKT. I got the normal preset, and what I did, I just made a simple pattern to the chords I had. The original pattern sounds like this. That's literally just repeating that. For effects on that, I added an EQ reverb because it was dry, but I was kind of bored about that. I thought it was kind of boring, so what I did is I exported it out, reversed it, I put it together, and by itself it sounds so weird, but with the whole melody, it's like it plays a big role. Like without it, you'll notice a really big difference. So yeah, I added that, and that was really cool. Experimentation is really important. And then I added this one shot from CUBEATZ Bank as well. Sounds like this. And for the effects, I added EQ, radiator, and reverb because it was a bit dry. With that effect, sounds like this. You can see with the effects so out brighter and not as much like white noise. Originally sounded like this. Sound no different at all. Yeah, I thought it was really good. And then lastly, I added this perk loop in a one-shot kit I found, which you can find anywhere. I'm pretty sure it's from Zai Nothing, at Zai Nothing's one-shot kit, if I'm not mistaken. And it sounds like this. And that honestly gave the bounce to the melody, like a big bounce to the melody. For effects on that, I added a Panamatic because I love to put oh my god, the voice crack. I love to put voice cracks. I love to put Panamatics on or panning on my perk loops because it just sounds a lot cleaner. Oh my god, more. And then I added EQ. Yeah, they needed an EQ. Then I arranged it. I put all the stems together, and then I exported the whole thing out, and I pitched it to, and it ended up sounding like this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this taught y'all something, and I'm hoping that you guys, you know, if you stayed till the end of the video, hoping you guys are gonna use the KONTAKT banks. And let me say, like, I don't think many people have used these KONTAKT banks that I was showing y'all, so y'all definitely should tap in. This is some sauce you can only get from ProducerGrind. This just shows that you guys don't need much other than good counters and layering for melodies. and I hope this helped y'all with something. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment and a like down below about this video and what you want to see next. Without further ado, I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace.